Hello, welcome back to more 2K15 showcase. It's me, Jidge, and I'm the So we're gonna be doing some more Path of the Warrior now. Is the one we're doing. We're done Hall of Pain. We all completed, as it says. So now we're gonna move on to the Path of the Warrior. I think I could probably. Maybe I'm overshooting a little bit by saying this, but I feel like I could probably get this one done in one go. I remember this being mostly squash matches, so, which I mean, you know, is Ultimate Warrior style, so, you know, whatever. We all have our opinions of old Jim. I don't remember his real name. For some reason my brain says Jim Powers. Is that right? Jim something. His name was Jim. Ultimate Warrior is the name he obviously passed with, and you know, he was a legend in the industry, but we'll leave it at that. So we're gonna go ahead and relive some of his famous moments. Whilst I find out what his real name was. Hellwig. James Hellwig. Where did I get Jim from? Who's Jim Powers?
With the support of the WWE Universe, the Ultimate Warrior would make a splash with his unique style, strength, and speed.
Oh, that is a wrestler.
Ultimate Warrior's momentum was reaching a fever pitch, and the time had come for the intense competitor from parts unknown to set his sights on the reigning Intercontinental Champion.
Never been beaten, can't be beaten, won't be beaten by anybody. Line them up. And I'll knock them down. For 454 days, the Honky Tonk Man reigned as the Intercontinental Champion. And in his arrogance, he would make an ill-fated challenge going into 1988's SummerSlam.
This music? That music was... That was good. Listen, I'm going to be real with you here. I'm going to say something that might be controversial. I don't know. Honky Tonk Man did not deserve this record at all. And he had it for way too long.
Is for the Intercontinental Championship. Approaching the ring, led by his manager, Colonel Jimmy Hart, from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing 248 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, the Honky Tonk Man.
Like, he's a fine worker. I just feel like he got too much of a record for such a lower mid-carder.
Let me ask you, Michael Cole, is there anyone in WWE as cocky?
There are a lot of people that deserved to beat his record, but I understand why it wasn't beaten for a long time. WWE just hated long reigns for a really long time, and now they like them too much.
Looks like he's got something to say.
Give me somebody out here to wrestle. I don't care who it is.
Is this you in a challenge? Says he doesn't care who comes out.
Who could it be? Who could it be? Oh my! Wasn't this whole thing just a QTE? It's like mostly cutscene. Do I actually have to do anything in this match? Oh no, it is QTE. Oh, he's doing the 5 moves of doom. He's gonna do another one now. No, you did it wrong. Wow, this it's really 2 button presses. I pressed 2 buttons. Man, I feel like such a winner right now. I mean, that is how that match really went. What else were they gonna do?
What an unbelievable moment. I'm still stunned as is this New York City crowd.
The Warrior! Ah! That's probably why he was screaming. You guys like my Warrior impression? By the way, a big shout out to my friend Alizarin Red for making the new YouTube channel icon. Finally got an actual icon made for this channel, and a banger one at that. Take on the current WWE logo. but with 2 J's. I like it. I like it. It's one of those things where when you first look at it, you might not quite understand it, but once you take a better look at it, it makes sense, and it's good. It's good. I'm very happy with it, and I'll be using it in the thumbnails. Hopefully, this one will actually have a custom thumbnail. After Hogan and Andre battle at WrestleMania 3, the Ultimate Warrior had his opportunity to face the Giant a few times before Andre retired. Okay, we're not doing squash match. Why did I think this was all squash matches? You felt like Hogan and Andre and Undertaker, if I remember right. Why did I think this was squash matches? These two would battle on one of WWE's premiere shows in the 80s, Saturday night's main event. Okay, I don't want to look at this anymore. Can we move on to the next? Oh, that's the whole thing. Okay. So listen, I've watched all of the stuff on the network, barring like live events for the 80s, like all the pay-per-views and the Saturday night's main events, and quite a lot of episodes of Superstars. I think I watched Superstars up until Raw started.
Bobby the Brain Heenan from Grenoble in the French Alps, weighing 520 pounds, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
This is undoubtedly one of the greatest Intercontinental Championship matches in the history of Saturday night's main event. Oh, you're right, and Andre the Giant is one of the greatest threats to the Ultimate Warrior's reign, both literally and figuratively.
So you might have noticed, like if you were watching my old Universe series, which by the way, for the people that keep asking, who didn't see the first episode, or, I mean, they don't really listen, so they'll probably comment on this too. That series is on indefinite hiatus. I have no intentions of bringing it back right now, but maybe one day. That's the current status of that. Yeah, I kind of pushed Andre quite a bit. I kind of grew to appreciate him a lot after watching some classic stuff. I grew to appreciate a lot of people. I gotta say, the golden era, as they call it, the 80s through to like 92, I think it is. It was actually better than I thought it would be. It is very corny. There are some very overplayed, very corny characters, but it's not a bad era. It's not one of my favorites. It's kind of middle if I was to rank them. I will say, and this might not be a very popular opinion. Oh, okay, we're still talking. Okay. I will say, and this might not be the most popular opinion, and I apologize if I offend anyone by saying this. I know a lot of people tend to agree, but there are some people that are very passionate about disagreeing with this. I think, honest to God, and this is where I'm going to get a little controversial here. I think the new generation era is the worst era of WWE of all time. Worse than the PG era, worse than the Universe era. 1992 so far to 96 is what I'm up to, is so hard to sit through. It's so bad. There's so many just terrible gimmicks. There's barely any top stars. There are some really good shining lights in amongst it. I'm not saying it was all bad. I've grown to really appreciate Kevin Nash on a whole other level as Diesel. Razor Ramon is someone I'd never actually really seen before, and I've obviously grown to enjoy his work a lot. Michaels, you know, I got to see Prime Michaels so far, and he's been really great. Brett, I've enjoyed to an extent, but I think because I like gimmicks and character work a lot more than just like work rate, he's not resonated with me as much as I hoped he would, but I do like him, and I do think he deserves everything he had. One character that really stood out to me as I've watched the new generation is Bob Backlund. His crazy heel gimmick in the 90s, I actually thought was great. I never heard anything about it, and I remember always seeing in like the records how Bob Backlund won the WWE title from Bret Hart and thinking like, why, how? But now that I've actually like seen it play out, I get it. He was like really good as a heel. He played like crazy guy just really well, and he was doing something very different for that time. But yeah, I overall, you know, Isaac Yankem, Repo Man, guy with baseball tattoo, well, face painted on his face, whose name I don't even remember, Bastion Booger, Men on a Mission. There are a lot of really bad, really corny things about the 90s that hog up most of the show. Marty fucking Jannetty, I hate so much. I cannot stand Marty Jannetty. The $1 Million Corporate... Well, no, is it $1 Million Corporation? The $1 Million whatever it is, Ted DiBiase's little faction stinks. I like a lot of the people in it. I love Sid Vicious. I think he's fantastic, but what a sucky ass group. I genuinely think if you've never watched the New Generation era, you almost need to check some of it out just to see how bad it is, because it has been. The reason it's taken me so long to get through it is because I keep rewatching. Well, not rewatching, continuing watching, and then going, God, this sucks, and then I can't watch anymore. WCW was killing them in the early 90s, and I don't blame anyone for that. I don't know how WF survived the New Generation era, I really don't. I'm glad they did, very glad they did, because I've now gotten to where Austin has shown up, and he's already feeling like such a star. That's all I have to say about all that, though. Sorry if that's not very interesting to people, but my main takeaway was this era that this match is based in, I've grown to appreciate more than I initially did.
I think the world is impressed with the Ultimate Warrior right now. He's got the Giant, Andre the Giant, in big trouble right here. Bobby Heenan, he can't believe it.
This guy was literally nuts. Moderately damaged Andre? Oh, that's going to take some time. Better get away, Heenan. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
That's a move that'll knock you out cold.
Remember when Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole commentated in the 80s? Me too. I gotta say as well, Jerry Lawler is someone I have really grown to appreciate. He is not the best person by any means, but his character work in the 90s was very good. He was better. Every time he gets associated with Isaac Yankem in the time period I'm at, I'm like, dude, just get rid of Isaac Yankem and just be Jerry Lawler. Good heel, very good heel, honestly. I think quite an underappreciated legend. We're talking about just his ring work, by the way. There's been some interesting stuff. There's for sure been some interesting stuff. There's definitely been some moments in WCW, because I don't know any of WCW's history. There's been some moments that I've been watching, as I in like '96. I'm like, wow, this is stupid. Like, it feels like no matter where he went, Randy Savage just didn't get any love. He didn't get any appreciation. His world title reign started on a fucky finish, and then he lost to Ric Flair. Oh. The more and more I see of Ric Flair, the less I understand why that guy got the mega push he always got. I don't see it, personally. Not my style of wrestler, I think. Irish whipped him into the ropes. Zeus! Isn't he in one of the newer games? They actually put Zeus in? Zeus. Man, there's a character I always forget about. The Andre spot! I like that they actually animated him putting himself into it by grabbing the ropes. They didn't make it look like an accident, they just literally showed how he does it. That's kind of great. I like the honesty.
A giant boot from Andre. Warriors hurt.
I don't remember this match. I don't know why, I don't remember this match at all. I've definitely seen it. I watched all the Saturday Night's main events. I think the thing is, I'd normally be like doing the dishes or like doing something on my computer whilst it's on. So I probably didn't always take some of these matches in. That got a DQ? Bobby Heenan is an illegal object. No way. Oh, as a result of... Oh, still? What? Wait, why did that make Warrior the winner? What?
winning the WWE gold again sees it come up short. No pun intended.
Is it because Heenan hit Andre technically? That doesn't feel right. I'm sure there's a technicality there that makes sense, but that doesn't feel correct. I feel like Andre should be the winner.
There was only one challenge left to overcome.
By DQ.
From parts unknown. Ultimate Warrior.
Oh boy.
And my Hulkamania.
Speaking of people I've definitely grown to not appreciate more and more as time goes on.
WrestleMania 6, I bring you the one and only Ultimate Challenge. Two of the most popular and colorful WWE superstars of all time were about to clash in a once-in-a-lifetime showdown that would revolutionize WrestleMania as we knew it. Oh my, wait a minute. They're gonna go at it. There's not gonna be any WrestleMania. They're gonna go at it right now.
Shut the fuck up. I say that every time I hear him on commentary, sorry.
You are about to enter a world close to parts unknown. WrestleMania 6, the most important day for the rest of our lives. Do you, Hulk Hogan, look for a place to hide, or do you face that challenge? What's it gonna do when the largest arms in the world run wild on you? For the first time ever, the Intercontinental title and WWE title were on the line. It was time for history to be written. The stage, WrestleMania 6. The setting, Toronto. Hulkamania versus the power of the Warrior. Which would prevail and prove to be the strongest force in WWE?
I know everyone's probably already seen it, but if you haven't, you need to see the quote from a Hogan interview where he says that he had power in WCW, but he never used it. He never abused his power, not once. This man lived off of abusing his power. He made a career off of it.
Introducing first, weighing 275 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, the Ultimate Warrior.
Man, Hogan held so many people down. Admittedly, there wasn't really anyone that felt like they could fill his shoes. I hate to admit that. There really weren't a lot of people, other than Randy Savage, who had done dirty. Or crazy dirty.
The WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
It's deafening in here for the Hulkster. 68,000 strong here in Toronto, nearly blowing the roof off this place. Oh man, Cole, I don't think we should even try to talk over this crowd. Let's just soak it in.
I feel like they had something with Lex Luger as well when they got him in the WWF. That was after Hulk, I'm pretty sure. But I feel like they had something that they could have done there. Lex is actually someone who I think is very underrated as well. Again, a little bit questionable in his personal life. But if we're just talking about his work, I think he's definitely someone that WWF did not use to the best. But man, this guy had... He literally just had like a stranglehold over any company he was in, because he was an absolutely massive draw that like no one was even close to the star power of. He kind of manufactured it to be that way. Dude never had that much hair on top. Fuck off. Fuck off. He did not have that much hair on top during this match. No way.
Greatest main event ever, King. I'm almost speechless. Just watching it wear off. Is it Warrior's time?
He had like 4 little wisps. They gave him like a full hair. Like he's got a line, but that's it.
Michael, this is a dream match.
What a load of
Two biggest
bullshit.
superstars in the history
I never noticed that before.
about to clash here, one-on-one.
Like he's got a little bit of a comb over going, but
Warrior, a very confident
that is
Hulk
not an accurate Hogan hair.
And this matchup
It's all I can
is
look at.
And Warrior striking first. Well, Hogan, look at this. Hogan is not going to be intimidated. Here they go. Hogan and Warrior locking up to start things off, and Hogan jumped back into the corner. Power display by Warrior. Yeah, that's an impressive display of strength from Ultimate Warrior. Another lockup. And now Hogan with the power. This is going to be
I mean, this is okay, but can we cut to some real life footage of this match, please? I like it when my viewers can't watch the match. That's my favorite type of video.
Yeah, this is what has brought an amazing 68,000 fans here to WrestleMania. Ultimate Warrior taking on Hulk Hogan in what can only be a dream match of sorts. It's the ultimate challenge, and both men appear to be in tremendous physical condition. They are definitely
Ultimate Warrior with Hulk Hogan reminds me of Ryback with Vince McMahon. We all shat on him for things he was right about because he handled it so badly. I hope that makes sense. Because Ryback was kind of out on Vince before everything came out. He was shitting on him hard. And obviously, he took it too far, and he was very immature and stupid about it, as Warrior kind of was with Hogan, but that don't mean they weren't right. I remember this match being kind of difficult. I mean, look at who I'm fighting. Of course it's going to be. So if this one takes a few attempts, you know, just bear with me. George the Animal Steel. You don't need to talk about him. Speaking of bad gimmicks from the 80s. I kind of like the appeal of like almost like a Connie sideshow type gimmick. He does have a place in wrestling. I just feel like they overplayed it for a little too long. It feels like it should have stayed in one era and stayed in one era. I mean, he didn't go past the 80s, but...
Did you notice how Hulk Hogan took his time getting down to the ring? He kept his cool and conserved his energy.
Yeah, I might need to even lower the difficulty to medium for this one. I'm fighting Hulk Hogan. This guy's going to be about as overpowered as Triple H in every game.
Clearly on the offensive. Yeah, it's certainly something to keep an eye on as this match progresses. If Warrior can't get out of the box, it may be because...
So there's a fun little fact for people that don't know if you never played 2K15 or if you were late to 2K15. When this game came out, one of the pre-order bonuses was more up-to-date Hulk Hogan that also came with a Hollywood Hogan. The Hollywood Hogan, obviously, I used in my Universe series. And then you had this one in this story mode. And because when this game came out was when Hogan saying a certain word he should not have been saying was leaked. They actually took that DLC down. And so if you were one of the people that got this game a little later and you were like, well, where did that DLC... I swear there was like other DLC. There's more Hogans. That's why. They couldn't remove him from this story mode, so you could still get Hogan, but he was only in this story mode. It was only this character model. The other two were completely removed. The reason I have that Hogan is because the PC version, it was all just locked into the game to begin with. You didn't buy DLC for the first... For 15 and 16, you didn't buy DLC. They came with the game. And then from 17, I think that's when they were just kind of synced up. I only own 15 and 23 on Steam, by the way. And they're all delisted now, so... There is one way to buy them still, which is to buy a Steam key. But those things are fucking expensive. I think it's like £60 for a copy of 2K16 if you buy a key. And there's not even a guarantee that key's gonna work. Because it's regional too and stuff. Like there's a lot of like limitations. You're taking a gamble when you buy those. You can obviously pirate it. And I wouldn't normally talk about that kind of thing, but obviously these games aren't available to buy on PC anymore. So I think that's fair game, to be honest. So, you know, just a heads up if you ever want to get them on PC, that's one way to go about it. Obviously, if you want, like, achievements and stuff, though, well, first of all, you're not going to be able to complete any of them because they always had online sets. But second, why am I going up top as Ultimate Warrior? Yeah, what else was he gonna do, really? But yeah, second, obviously legality and stay safe if you try to do that. It's just there is a way. I know because I wanted to run some tests. Didn't want to buy a game that I didn't think would run, so I ran some tests. And yeah, they're all there. You just got to be very careful. I think even I might have downloaded some pretty funky ones at one point. So, But yeah, these games aren't available for purchase anymore, so it's not like I'm cheating if WWE have any money. And no, I will not provide you with a link to any of that. You have to find it yourself. Sorry.
Sees that Hulk Hogan is down. Now what's Warrior going to do, Michael?
Warrior's
going to go up to the top rope. What? Look out, Hulk.
Oh. I didn't know he actually went up the top rope in this match. That's kind of funny. I've watched this match like 2 or 3 times in my life. And I remember every time this match has the same feeling as like the Hogan versus Andre, where it's like, ooh, big fight feel. Crowd's really riled up for it. It helps you get a little more interested in it. And then the match goes 30 minutes and you get really bored.
And now Warrior stalking Hulk Hogan. Warrior is ready to go here.
That doesn't work for me, dude.
Hogan able to sidestep the Warrior. And back and forth we go. What a match. Hogan now. Here's a cover. Look at this. Cover. But the referee's down. Hogan's got Warrior defeated, but the referee's down.
Man thinks he's stone cold. You can't count your own count.
This has been like a count of 10 or 15.
The way Lola just said 10. 10.
Yeah, but Hogan can't capitalize because the official is knocked down by the Warrior. Oh, wait a minute. Warrior's up. And Hogan doesn't have a clue.
That's my knee in your ass, brother. Oh, never mind. Okay. Thought he was going to go for the atomic drop.
And Hogan dropped hard. The back of his head hitting the canvas. And now it's Warrior into the cover. And Warrior would have...
You know what? At least he did a real count. I'll give him that. He didn't do a fast count. I heard people saying that apparently this match was in 2K24's 40 Years WrestleMania. And like they have so many like real life cuts to like the actual footage, and it's just them doing like rest holds and shit. That sounds so boring.
These two superstars are so evenly matched.
What's happening? What is going to happen here? What, defeat Hulk Hogan? No, that's not. That's not the next objective. What do I do? Huh? Pin Hogan? You could have come up with that when he was on the ground. What the hell? Okay. Ooh, ran right into that one. You know, I know people are missing Universal. I gotta say this. Doing these story modes has been a breath of fresh air. It's been a lot more fun for me than Universe was for a long time. I hope that some of you have been enjoying this as much as I have, because I've been having a great time with these. I say as I'm about to get pinned by Hogan. I'm done. I can't do the kick-out system in this game. There's like a weird input delay on the kick-out in this game where you have to release early, but like half a second early. It's so... Oh, I don't have Rumble on my controller, and it's making that really fucking difficult to do. I normally spin the stick around, and then as soon as I feel Rumble, I'm like, okay, gotta go back to that.
It's the ultimate challenge, and both men appear to be in tremendous physical condition. They are definitely ready for this one. Nobody wants to
boy. Let's do more. I'm gonna have to get Rumble working on this controller for this game. But my controller is pretty close to being dead. I'm hoping it can push through this story. This is like, what, match 3 of 7? Now, I know the last match in this is about as short as the first match was. But there's still another 3 more.
Ultimate Warrior finds a way out. Hulk Hogan saw that one coming. New champions.
It's weird. I actually remember what the matches are for the story mode. Credit where I do. It did stick out. Yeah. You know what I really don't like about the new games as well? I just saw Hogan do an animation that reminded me. I can't stand the like MMA / boxing like block button, because no one does that in wrestling. No one throws their fists up like a boxer or like an MMA fighter in wrestling to block something. That is not even slightly a wrestling thing to do. It's so weird that that's in the games. I don't know if I've ever seen a wrestler do that before. Like, someone probably has, even in WWE, I just don't, like, recall. It's definitely not something every wrestler does, though. I think they went to fighting game after 22. That's what put me off. They kind of stopped being their own genre of, like, wrestling game, and they started going for the fighting game genre. Button combos, block buttons. Just not for me. They got rid of things like stamina and selling quite a bit too, which again doesn't feel very wrestling. I know that's one's more to chase the glory days of when people actually enjoyed wrestling games, and it worked because 22, when they introduced like the new like game style, I remember that one got really positive reviews. People really liked 22 when it dropped. I don't know about nowadays. I don't know if that's like aged at all. But for a while, I know that was a very celebrated new style. I think the new games still generally get pretty positive reception.
Youth is on the Ultimate Warrior side. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. That's 68,000 screaming fans here in Toronto for WrestleMania. It's so evenly matched that absolutely anything can happen. For the first time ever. This match is huge. Title versus title.
I have to sit through this cutscene because it's whatever they call it, showcase moment. I can't remember what these are called.
And now Hogan shows his strength against the Warrior. Let's try that again. Here we go.
Crisscross. Remember Gorilla Monsoon yelling that out.
Hogan with a huge slam on the Ultimate Warrior. But the Warrior got right back up, and Hogan can't believe it, King. Oh my gosh. Hogan is stunned.
I'll tell you who I really grew to appreciate as I've watched classic wrestling. That's Bobby Heenan. One of the best of the best of the best. Especially as a commentator. Not too big on the whole managers era, personally. Didn't really like that very much. Every heel has a manager. None of them get to talk for themselves. I think it's part of the reason a lot of the big heels didn't really feel like stars. They were just backing characters to the managers. Yeah, I personally didn't really enjoy that very much, but I will say as a commentator, Bobby Heenan, probably one of my favorites of all time. He can make stinky ass Tony Schiavone like interesting, and that's impressive.
Hogan unable to be contained. Wait a minute, look at this big body slam here.
Bam!
Oh, Hulk Hogan saw that one coming.
Well, so far this one's gone a lot better than my first attempt because Hogan was kicking my ass for a majority of it.
It can snap your spine. This match has been a long time in the making.
Just gonna keep punching him in the face. Gotta get him moderately damaged after all.
Yeah, and of course, that night it was Hulk Hogan eliminating Ultimate Warrior from the Rumble. To be fair, though, Warrior's elimination may have been collateral damage. Hogan's sights were...
Was that when Hogan was being a little bitch, or was that Sid? There's one Rumble where Hogan gets eliminated, then he's a pissy little bitch about it, and he's basically being a heel, but the other person turns heel because of it. Because they eliminated Hogan. An elimination of Hogan is like an elimination of America.
These two superstars are so evenly matched.
What if I just pin him now? Does it still...
Shoulders down.
Okay. I gotta wait for the referee to get up. Okay.
This is not where the Hulkster wants to be right now. No, it's not. You're not
Does this still count?
matches on your back.
Okay. Good. All right, we've got something new. We're caught back up. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
This is vintage Hulk Hogan, to borrow one of your phrases, Coleman. Look at Warrior.
Yeah, Michael Cole was calling everything vintage in the 80s. I'll tell you what. That's how long he's been saying that for. To all you young viewers, don't go back and look at. Just trust me on this one. Hogan was calling. Cole was calling everything vintage even back in the 80s, man. He sounded pretty different. He'd be like, "He's going bananas."
This is it.
But that was Michael Cole, I'm telling you.
And now here comes the Hulkster.
I thought all those yellow shirts in the crowd were like John Cena shirts for a minute. I thought, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure they're like Hogan shirts or something.
Oh, the leg grab by Hogan misses. And Warrior with a big splash. This could be it. Hooks in the leg. Shoulders down.
No way, dude.
He got him.
Oh, is that it? Wait, he kicked out. I mean, it was a kick down like 3.1.
The Warrior has done it. Oh my God, what an epic encounter.
That felt shorter than I remember that being. I think it's because they got rid of the Hogan blowjob spot. Thankfully. Didn't need to put that in the game for sure.
And Hulk Hogan with a tremendous show of sportsmanship. And King, the
Yeah, make the most of that. You ain't going to see those two hug very much.
was the torch pass tonight. Well, I don't know if that's the situation or not, but that's an amazing sight we just witnessed. The Warrior victorious over Hulk Hogan, and then Hulk Hogan standing face to face and shaking hands and congratulating the Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, you got a right to celebrate, man. Go crazy.
It'll be me back in the main event by next year, dude. And then the year after that, and the year after that, brawler.
The arena is electric. These fans can't believe what they just witnessed.
That is a really high quality shot there. Holy moly. The lighting there went hard. The Ultimate Warrior and Rick Rude had been feuding since the 1989 Royal Rumble. They competed against each other in a pose down to show off their muscles. The crowd believed the Ultimate Warrior was the winner, but Rude attacked the Warrior with a steel bar. I remember that. This is a pretty alright feud, honestly. This led to a championship match at WrestleMania 5 where Rude pinned Warrior to win the title with the help of his manager Bobby Heenan, who held down Warrior's foot from outside the ring as he was being pinned. At SummerSlam 1989, Warrior defeated Rude to regain the title and become a two-time Intercontinental Champion. After beating Hulk Hogan for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 6, Rick Rude would ignite his rivalry again with the Ultimate Warrior when Rick Rude would become the #1 contender for the WWE title. These two would battle in a steel cage for the WWE title at SummerSlam. And if I remember right, not a bad match. Not a very big, flashy match, but not a bad one. Rick Rude, definitely a very great worker.
Well, Rick Rude looks like he can't wait to get this match started.
I'm glad WCW gave him a world title.
One of the most dangerous matches in WWE. Oh, look at that ominous contraption there. That is scary.
He was calling Rick Rude ominous. I mean, he's a powerful guy, but with music like this. Inner City Sweat Hogs. Fat.
What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat, out of shape, Pennsylvania piss ants.
He named somewhere.
Keep the noise down while I take my robe off and give you a good look at the next World Wrestling Champion. Hit the music.
The referee in the corner. Why is he like that? He's giving Rick Rude the bedroom eyes in the corner. They didn't even do it. They didn't even do the robe bit. That's messed up. Bobby Heenan looked like he was about to jump Rick Rude. Like he was stood right behind him.
And here he comes. And the energy.
Oh, blue strap WF title. Oh.
Weighing 275 pounds, the WWE champion, the Ultimate Warrior.
That's not actually a belt you can get in the game, I'm pretty sure.
Warrior, forget about the door. What? Warrior.
I kind of, in a way, I liked the way Warrior changed his strap, like every big match or whatever, but they all looked bad. I like the way they look stylistically, but they all look bad at the same time.
Ultimate Warrior may be unnecessarily tiring himself out here.
That's his style. That is a great Warrior gear, though. Good colors.
He's going after Rude. Warrior's going to climb the cage. Whoa! And now the fight begins. This is scary. Look how high up they are. Warrior hammering away. Rude's in trouble on the top rope, and now he's down and out. You're right. Warrior. Warrior has climbed into the cage. This is crazy. Totally backwards. Incoming. Oh!
All right, this match probably ain't gonna be anywhere near as hard as Hogan was. Hogan wasn't actually as bad as I thought he was gonna be. And here's yet another one of Ultimate Warrior's attires where we have, another one of Rick Rude's attires where we have Ultimate Warrior plastered on him. I think they did this again recently. They in 24, I think they put Rick Rude in, but it's another versus Ultimate Warrior attire. I mean, you can change their attires to like community creations and make your own and all that now, so you could do something about it. You could in this game too, to be fair. Little harder to do in this game since the servers are all gone, and the creation suite was very limited in this game. But you could, in fairness. I just don't understand why they always went for rivalry-based ones with Rude. He had plenty of gears that didn't have people's faces on them, which would make him a lot easier to use for most people. Why you want Warrior on him when he's fighting like Primo?
This battle inside the steel cage, and look at Rude now. Rude is going for the Rude Awakening. If he hits this, it could be over. But Warrior powering out here. Oh, big punchline by the Ultimate Warrior, and I think he's coming this way. Yes. Oh, Rude count.
Ooh, what a reversal! Happy New Year!
Very, very smart move by Rick Rude. What's he gonna do now, though? Staggering over to the... Wait, are you kidding me? He's going to try to climb out of the cage. Rude's going to try to climb out of the cage. No, wait a minute. Are you kidding me?
Did he really do a top cage, the top of the cage spot? A double axe handle from the top of the cage. That's so 80s WWF. Oh... A double axe handle. I mean, it's not like he was going to do a swanton, but, you know, like a cross body or something at least. A double axe handle.
Big boot by Ultimate Warrior. He's still not through.
Yeah, this is depressingly easy compared to Hogan.
Good Lord, what a series of
Good
strikes.
Lord. I say, I remember what the next match is. That's going to take me like an hour.
There's no telling how much damage that did.
I don't want to use my signature yet in case I have to critically damage Rick Rude.
Oh, his spine
You know what? Maybe I should just use my signature. He's going to reverse it, watch. Oh, he didn't. He didn't. Okay. That's got to get him to moderate damage for sure. No? Okay. That did. Irish rip him into the ropes. I read that initially as Irish rip. Whoa. Irish whip and then run into the ropes. I thought that's weird. I've never seen that before. Irish rip.
What a collision. Both men are down cold. And look at crawling for the door now. Rude is crawling for the door. Huge smile on the face of Bobby Heenan. Yeah, Heenan begging and pleading Rude. He's going to try to pull Rude out. That's not fair. Heenan's going to try to pull Rude out. Now a tug of war between Warrior and Heenan. Man, look at the screw pull here. He may wind up being 7 feet tall when this is over. Now the Warrior has Bobby Heenan in the cage. Whoa! How did that feel, Heenan? Uh-oh. And now Warrior gonna prey on Heenan. Oh, man, and Heenan sent right through the door.
All right.
Well,
What's next?
Now
Gorilla Pursuit. Did it have to be my signature? The one time in a match. Remember I said I didn't realize I'd be right, but I said. Well, screw it.
Incredible move by Ultimate Warrior.
That ought to keep him down for a little bit.
Warrior gets into this zone. It's hard to stop him.
This is gonna give me a lot. This is a long ass taunt. 9. It gave me 9.
In a match like this, you oftentimes see guys trying to teach their opponents a lesson rather than closing out the victory. We may be seeing a
Gotta be real careful in a cage match because it is very easy to lose one.
Smart of a strategy that is. If your title's on the line and you have the win in hand, you think you'd take it.
But in the heat of battle, sometimes it's not about whether you win
Stop.
or lose. It's
Okay.
about how much pain you can inflict on your opponent.
What are you doing? Don't get up.
Whoa! Whoa!
Don't reverse it now. That is a gorilla press, right? Just double checking. Approach root and press Y when Warrior is in a signature move state. Okay. He's right.
Warrior could have this match in the bag.
The most heroic okay. The most heroic way for a face to win a cage match, to run away from his opponent.
Warrior's gonna win this match.
What a brave man Warrior. That is the exact spot I went to as well. That's convenient.
And Warrior wins. Ultimate Warrior wins. Well, Rick Rude gave Warrior.
Cole and Lawler aren't even looking.
But in the end,
They don't give a damn.
you know, this is the second SummerSlam in a row that the Warrior has beaten Rick Rude.
The winner of this match
No respect.
and still
No respect for Rude.
WWE champion, the Ultimate Warrior.
Rude gave Warrior quite the fight. But in the end, Ultimate
That's a good way to handle the World Championship. Just throw it across the ring.
Championship. What a victory for the Ultimate Warrior. Oh, look at him celebrate.
Jesus. This guy's a fucking lunatic.
And the fans here are going crazy. Almost as crazy as the Ultimate Warrior gets.
Imagine if, like, Ultimate Warrior shaking his hips around in his little tights got my video, like, age restricted.
WrestleMania 6,
What is that Hogan face?
Ultimate Warrior claimed his rightful place in history, defeating the immortal Hulk Hogan for the WWE Championship. But the glory of one often serves to fuel the fire of envy in others.
Oh, this match. Oh, boy. Sergeant Suckass, everybody. My favorite.
Who wins the title between Sergeant Slaughter and the Ultimate Warrior? I got a commitment from Sergeant Slaughter saying that if he wins the title, I'm the #1 contender.
Shove it down his throat, baby! Warrior's in a whole lot of trouble here. He's getting that adrenaline flowing right now. It's pumping through that body.
I'm gonna get him now. I'm gonna get him right now.
They're on their feet here. What a hard knee. Wait, no! With the scepter right between the eyes. No, not like this.
I can safely say that is one man that never should have won the world title. This guy is such a lower mid-carder, like through and through. But you gotta capitalize on a war to get a heel over, right, Mitt Vince? Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Macho King.
God, you really cracked him over the head with that. You see little bits fly off of it.
Cheated out of the championship, the Ultimate Warrior sought to dethrone Randy Savage at WrestleMania 7.
Oh wait, I don't remember this match.
Against Career.
Oh, never mind.
Macho King have found the madness. I
The finger.
am the one that will end your career.
Oh, we're doing this match. I thought we were doing the Triangle of Terror.
Ball game, Brain. The magnitude of this career-ending matchup for one of these individuals.
I must have came after this.
What would it be?
Warrior had a cool ass entrance gear for this match. I gotta admit. Ah, they don't show it. I'm pretty sure they did put it in the game.
About to be made here at WrestleMania for the first time ever in WWE. It's a career-ending matchup.
You're right about that, Cole. One of these
Oh, and this sure did end a career, let me tell you.
Los Angeles without
Just
a
not the one of the guy that
Final
lost.
match for one of these
I
great
mean-
competitors, but which one? Will it be the last time we see Warrior, or is it Savage?
Listen, there's no spoiler. I'm playing as Warrior, you know. Savage loses this match, right?
Ultimate Warrior going for it.
And Warrior disappears, if I'm not mistaken, after WrestleMania until the SummerSlam match against the Triangle of Terror, which I think is what's next in this mode. And I don't think he does very much afterwards. There's like one other thing I think he does. I think it's a match with like Undertaker. He does very little after winning this match. I think Vince or someone probably didn't like what Warrior put on his trunks, which is, as you can see on his ass there, means much more than this with the WF title, because this wasn't the main event. And you know what? This match did deserve the main event, because Hogan versus Slaughter stunk. Can you believe that? Hogan versus Slaughter was not a good match. I know it's hard to believe, but it was really bad. There was a game I played where you had to play that match, Hogan versus Slaughter, and it was such trash. I think it was Legends of WrestleMania. I want to play that for the channel one day, because I've only ever played a tiny bit of that. I've never actually played that game all the way through. It's got like arcadey controls, if I remember right. Took some real getting used to, and I ended up giving up on it. Don't think those videos ever even got uploaded. What's the objective? Nothing? It's a little weird.
And both are in just amazing physical condition.
And let's not forget, both are former Intercontinental and WWE champions.
Ultimate Warrior on the offensive.
Warrior really does not have a lot of moves, does he?
Did you notice the Ultimate Warrior did not
surprisingly
prior to this match? He knows this is a different ballgame. The magnitude of this one is huge.
Look at this, Michael. These two superstars are doing everything in their power to break the other down. Yeah, but Savage now in control, and Macho Man is going to climb to the top.
Yeah, I remember this match being really good, honestly. This might be Warrior's best match, from what I remember.
That's vintage Randy Savage right there, everyone.
It's hard to get a bad match out of Randy Savage, though, in my opinion.
The Ultimate Warrior catching Savage out of midair.
Always such a, like, greatly overlooked wrestler. It's because everywhere he fucking went, Hogan was there.
Here to Savage that he is the man. Wait a minute, that was, what are you doing, Savage? Throwing that steel chair in the ring, is he going to get disqualified?
The ref was going to throw it at Sherry for a minute. The way he was looking at it whilst he was getting ready. That was crazy. Look, he's going for her. It's a weird match. Not getting any objectives, like, until he's damaged enough. They, like, changed the way they wanted to do these halfway through the story.
Macho King escapes that one.
Yeah, just when you think you have Savage where you want him.
You can trace the bad blood between these two superstars all the way back to the Royal Rumble.
Well, that's right. After Warrior refused to grant Savage title match, the Macho King made it his mission to make sure Warrior lost his title defense against Sergeant Slaughter later that night.
And really, Warrior was in a no-win situation. Not only was he in the ring with Slaughter, but he has to deal with Queen Sherry and Macho King as well. It was a glorified 3-on-1 match.
Yeah, and in the end, it was Sergeant Slaughter walking out of the Royal Rumble pay-per-view with the WWE
Yeah, and then they had him hold it.
After Savage clubbed Warrior over the head with
And
a
that's
scepter.
forever in the history books. Sergeant Slaughter is a world champion.
Whoa, he missed him!
That'd be like them putting the world title these days on, like...
And look at Sherry, look at Sherry! Look at Sherry getting, oh no!
Trying to think of, like, just a random ass, like, lower mid-carder on WWE's roster.
And Savage from the top rope, and down goes Warrior.
Like Santos Escobar. I like Santos Escobar, unlike Sergeant Slaughter. Very talented wrestler. Loved him as, is he King Cuerno in Lucha Underground? I think that's who he was. Really good guy, really good wrestler, but like the way they're using him, I mean, is like, that's like the equivalent of him putting a world title in Sergeant Slaughter. He was nothing for such a long time. And they're like, you know what? You're going to be world champ. Oh, no. Don't make me kick out. Oh, okay. Forced kick out.
Another kick. He drops the elbow. Oh, reversal. Oh. Can't imagine being a superstar right now in the locker room area, watching on the monitor and realizing you have to follow this historic encounter.
Oh, man, you said it. I would not want to have to follow these two, that's for sure. But we have plenty of great action still to come here at WrestleMania, including Sergeant Slaughter defending the WWE Championship against Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, great, he just said. He called that match great. Great. I don't know if that's the word I'd use. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk about that match.
And now the referee in the position. The cover. Oh, he almost had him. Oh, my goodness. Queen Sherry saving it. And look at the
so fun fact, obviously, for those that don't know, after this match, Savage has like a whole other run, I'm pretty sure, for a while. Including a legendary WrestleMania loss to Doink. No, not. Was it Doink? No, Crush. No, wait, no. No, that was... No, I swear he had a WrestleMania 9 match. No, I think he had a feud with Crush. Boy, they really wanted Crush to get over. I'm glad that didn't happen. He was bad. That was Doink and Crush, I'm thinking of WrestleMania 9. What was... I know Savage had like another match. I think it was at the next year's WrestleMania 8. I think he wrestled like Jake Roberts or something.
And it looks like the referee is being a bit more lenient than usual. The last thing he wants to do is
end
one of these guys' careers with a disqualification.
I don't remember the ins and outs, but I know Savage did not stay retired for very long. And then they did eventually force him into commentary, and then he left. Because Vince told him he was too old to keep wrestling. He was in his 30s, I think. Too old.
Huge slam. And Macho King, he's going to look to put Ultimate Warrior away.
Oh, I think he's going for that big flying elbow drop.
Savage up top, elbow the Warrior.
Legendary spot here. Legendary moment.
What's he doing here? Savage going to go up top again. A second time, there's no need for this. Oh my God. Second elbow by Savage. Cover him, Savage. What on earth?
What is Savage trying to do to the Ultimate Warrior here?
You gotta be kidding me. A third elbow.
Cover him down, please. I'm begging you. Michael, this makes no sense. I think Savage is trying to end the career of the Ultimate Warrior.
In his retirement match? No way.
Savage with a fourth elbow.
It's one of the dumbest things you could have said, Lola.
What is going through the mind of Randy Savage? This will be the 5th flying elbow drop.
Savage again.
Oh, this is it.
Here's the cover. Shoulders are down. And Warrior.
I mean, that is kind of a fuck your finish move, but
Savage
it's kind of cool. The crowd went crazy for it. I don't think this is the actual crowd audio.
The Ultimate Warrior kick out after 5 Savage elbow drops, and now he's back to his feet. You cannot give the Macho Man that much time to recuperate. Now Savage is up.
No objective after that? What the hell did the referee just do? Just wanted to brain himself on the turnbuckle real quick.
Or to cheer him on.
Why are you so shocked? Miss Elizabeth played a very important part in the career of the Macho King. It's only fitting that she'd be here, especially
she's
after
not
all
here.
The trials and tribulations she's been through with Savage.
I wonder how much she paid.
But she's not here.
What did you comp it for, Cole?
What? Where is she? I don't see Miss Elizabeth at all.
He's got him up.
Elizabeth! I'm not using that. That's already gone wrong for me once. Once is enough. I'm just going to keep punching him in the face. He'll eventually go red. I'm assuming that's what I have to do. It's just not coming up with the prompt. Do it again. Okay.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Strike him. Okay. They just wanted him to get a little offense in, did they? I think they might be timed at this point.
He almost took his head off with that lariat. A sharp elbow drop.
Now watch as he beats me. I can't reverse him. Dude, let up. I need to turn the reversal prompts back on. They don't always help that much, but they do kinda. There we go.
Undertaker, get ready.
What?
I think we may.
Okay, never mind that. WrestleMania 7. Who did Undertaker wrestle?
Two big shots. And
Is this-
wow, massive
Is this
clothesline
Jake
from the Warrior,
Roberts?
and another.
I know Snooker was the first.
Oh, the Warrior is unstoppable right now. Look at this. He looks like he's talking to the powers above. Oh, man. Ultimate Warrior has Savage. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, man. Wow. Savage, maybe history here. The cover.
Why can't Ultimate Warrior do a normal pin as his pin combo in these games? Why does he always do the knees on the chest pin? These cutscenes are literally showing that he did not pin like that very often.
Warrior, once again, he looks as if he's talking to some sort of powers up above. Sensational Sherry pleading with the Macho King. Get up. Please, Randy, get up. Oh, look at this look on the face of the Ultimate
What the
Warrior.
hell is he gonna do?
What's he thinking here? Who knows?
I don't remember this. What is he gonna do?
Almost looks like he's talking to his powers above, King. I know. Well, they better tell him to do something quick because Savage is almost back to his feet. Oh, and Warrior.
Oh, okay. He wasn't gonna do anything.
That would happen.
Cool. Good spot.
He got him. I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
And he's forced back in the ring. And he's heading back in.
Screw it. I hate when that happens. I was smashing the signature button. And just nothing happening.
Warrior gets out of trouble and quickly. Whoa, whoa.
Screw it. Just screw it.
And now, Ultimate Warrior could have this match in the bag.
Is that it? Are we done?
He's going
I mean, it's not told me to win. Oh.
Ultimate Warrior victorious here in the City of Angels. And his career will go on.
I think I might have missed an objective there.
It's history.
I think I might have gone a little ahead of myself. I don't know.
Gone either way. Nobody has
I mean, it came up with beaten by pinfall at the bottom. So I was assuming that's what I had to do next. Not even a special victory animation for this match? What the fuck? No commentary or anything? I think I did it wrong. I think I messed up. I think we missed the cutscene. I'm not playing that again though, sorry. I'm gonna go back to the timeline view and see if I missed something. As soon as I get the chance.
After being ambushed by the Undertaker.
Okay,
and
timeline
left for dead
menu.
in
That's
airtight
this button. Alright. Again, the controls that come up on screen are Xbox, but I have a PS4 controller. It's very weird. Okay, I unlocked everything. I think I did it right. What if I go to like the gallery? I just want to make sure I didn't miss out on anything. That's good. That's really good. Thank you. Doesn't seem like anything's missing, although it doesn't show if anything's locked, so it kind of doesn't help. Yeah, it doesn't show if anything is locked at all. We got 3 more. I thought this was 7 matches. It was 8. My bad. Which one was 7? Was it one? No, none of them are 7. I don't know why I thought one of them was 7. All right, carrying on. Young boy Undertaker.
After being ambushed by the Undertaker Warrior.
The Ultimate Warrior must do something that neither you or The Undertaker could ever do. And that's simply trust me.
In order to understand the dark world of his enemy, the Ultimate Warrior would have to endure 3 important tasks.
If you're gonna get to heaven, you gotta go through hell. Trust me, my friend. Trust me, and let me show you.
By facing his fears in the darkness of the casket, the Ultimate Warrior would arise with the look of the dead man in his eyes.
That's the same look. The look of the Undertaker. It's in your eyes, warrior.
No longer afraid of the darkness, the Ultimate Warrior would now have to overcome his fear of death by burying himself alive.
Bury me, Snake Man! Stand your ground, warrior. Stand your ground.
So, I don't know what show these aired on. I never saw any of this when I was watching older shows.
Be faced with his final challenge.
Go for it. You'll find the answer in the center of the room, warrior. If you want the answer, you'll reach into the coffin and find what the Undertaker is made of. Oh, not what you expected. He fights to survive. Yeah, reach out for me. I'm a snake. Never trust a snake.
Poisoned by deception and left for dead, the Ultimate Warrior would rise to face the dead man in a body bag match on July 1st, 1991.
Body bag match. I think I remember this. No, this was from a live show. No, I don't know why I think I remember this. Wait, they finished this feud at a house show?
Time for the body bag match.
What?
The rules are quite simple. The individual who wins this contest will be that
They had like pre-recorded vignettes and stuff
incapacitated.
just to finish it at a house show? No wonder I don't remember this.
Introducing the participants. To be led down the aisle by pole bearer from Death Valley, weighing 328 pounds, The Undertaker.
The Undertaker has had his sights set on the Ultimate Warrior, dating all the way back to the
I like
spring.
Undertaker as a wrestler a lot, but like early 90s Undertaker always felt so weird. But then he was originally just another, you know, corny 90s gimmick. It's just that this one managed to kind of stand the test of time and actually evolve. But yeah, like Ginger Undertaker with the big tie. He always just looked so off. He had a mullet. I mean, they all got to start somewhere. It's just obviously this is a version of him that I think a lot of people kind of forget. Kind of for good reason, to be honest. Not his best work. They did put the WF title on him pretty quickly, though. Credit where due.
Weighing 275 pounds, the Ultimate Warrior.
I think he just didn't seem quite as dark back then. He seemed more campy dark rather than like spooky dark.
Taking the fight, but Undertaker, what? None of this looks like it's bothering him, King. He's still conscious.
Well, he is the dead man, and now Warrior's still taking this fight to the Undertaker.
Yeah, I'm like watching this, and every now and then my brain goes, I don't remember any of this. And yeah, live event. Why was this a live event?
Oh my God.
I know that's just how they handled stuff back then, but like to the point where that's how they'd finish a feud? They couldn't put this on like Survivor Series or something? I mean, I know that would have meant Undertaker didn't win the WWF title at Survivor Series, but
Can you imagine what these two men
I
will
don't
have
know.
to do to incapacitate the other enough to get him into a body bag?
Oh, mama.
Big boot by Ultimate Warrior.
He's got him up. Ultimate Warrior is just so dangerous. This match has swayed his way very quickly here. And
yeah,
he
I'm not
gets
going to let up
trouble.
either.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
I keep thinking to myself, why do I remember Jake Roberts being a playable character in this game? And that's because he was in 16. They do the Randy Savage, Jake Roberts match in the 16 DLC showcase. And I keep mixing it up with this one.
Well, other than their brilliant in-ring abilities,
16 showcase is really good. It always makes me want to watch the Attitude Era, like to see all the stuff I've not seen before. They did a really good job in that one of showing just how great Austin was, and they barely showed anything for how long Austin was around and how much he did. I think 16 is my favorite showcase mode. There's no way they would call him the Phenom in 91.
The Warrior may have finally discovered what it takes to keep... Oh no! What for the splash? Undertaker caught him coming in. Warrior and Undertaker facing off. Oh my gosh, what's next, Michael?
Oh damn, I thought I was going to be able to get him with a crazy combo there. Shove him off, continue the offense.
Undertaker taking the crowd out of him in the early going. That's exactly what he needs to do here.
Well, you're right, Cole. Warrior draws a lot of his power and momentum
Critically
from the
damage him
energy of
and
the crowd.
grapple him.
And on its Undertaker. Ooh, big shot. And now, Tombstone. Cole, he's going for the Tombstone.
I can't believe it. It's over. Paul Bearer hits it. The Tombstone pile driver.
Let's just look at Paul.
Oh, the Undertaker definitely has things.
On with it, me boy.
Look at this. Paul Bearer is gesturing to the Undertaker. It's time
All right.
to finish.
I was telling him to pin him for a minute. I was like, this is a body bag match.
Can you imagine? You're the Ultimate Warrior, and you're about to be placed into that bag.
Well, the only thing the Ultimate Warrior knows right
That
now is
bag. When Michael Cole's New Yorker comes out, it's always funny.
the bag is laid out in the ring. Oh, another shot by the Undertaker. Well, it looks like this is over. All the Undertaker has to do, as Paul Bearer urges him on, is zip that body bag shut, and the Warrior is finished. But look at the Warrior. Wait, Cole, there's life left in the Warrior.
Warrior's fighting out of the body bag. He's fighting out of the body bag. Warrior's not done yet.
Another shot, and the Warrior's up. He's out of the bag. He's doing feet. Oh!
Did he say he's doing Fent? Ultimate Warrior is doing Fent.
Hey, wait a minute. What's
I mean,
going
are we really surprised? He's doing Fent!
He's got him up.
I actually have no idea what he could have been saying.
Oh, man. How do you beat in the
That's the best part about that. I have no idea what that could have actually been.
Incredible move by Ultimate Warrior. Nobody has been able to stop Undertaker to this point, but Warrior appears to be doing everything in his power to be the
Critically
first.
damaging Undertaker takes forever. Screw it.
That
No, that's not good. That is not good.
If it is big enough, it will definitely be a tight.
At least he can't pin me in this. Actually, can he even win this match?
7 feet tall and 328 pounds.
Of course, this match taking place.
Yeah, can the AI even win this match?
Nice counter.
Is it possible to lose? Like, what would he do?
What a counter that was.
I don't actually know if you can lose this match now that I think about it. Because you can't pin me. That's not how the match works. Huh.
I think it's worth mentioning that
I hadn't really thought about that before.
Warrior's first ever body
He can only just keep hitting me. He can't actually do anything with it, I don't think. Maybe he can. Maybe he can, like, submit me or something. I don't know. Maybe if I take too much damage, a cutscene plays and he beats me. I have no idea. Can't think of a time I've ever lost this match. Drop him with a running strike.
I've never seen
My
Undertaker
favorite.
manhandled like this before.
Oh, look at this. Michael clotheslines are taking their
Probably the
toll
bag
on
came back in the
Undertaker.
cutscene. It wasn't there earlier. Right back in the corner it was in before too, even though it has already been involved in the match.
But the Undertaker keeps getting to his feet, and now look at that! He hit the Undertaker with the urn.
Oh yeah, the urn used to be the way he stood up. He would no-sell when the urn was around. Where did it even go? Oh, there it is.
Uh-oh, Paul Bearer has the urn. Bearer has the urn.
Yeah, but the Ultimate Warrior has the body bag. And there goes the Undertaker.
What? That's not how a body bag
The
works, is it?
Undertaker's in that body bag.
Wow, he did that fast.
Ah, Warrior's done it. The unthinkable.
The winner of the body bag match, the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, Bearer on the outside, pleading, talking to that urn. What's inside that urn? Who knows?
That's it. Me when I can't even think of anything.
Are you kidding me? How did the Undertaker drop
My honest reaction when something, I don't know. I'm sure there's something there.
Amazing.
In January 1991, Warrior faced Sergeant Slaughter at the Royal Rumble for Warriors WWE Championship. After rejecting an earlier request to grant a title shot to Randy Savage, sensational Sherry interjected herself in the Warriors Championship match, distracting her interference eventually led to a Savage sneak attack, and she struck Warrior over the head with a metal scepter and allowed Slaughter to pin Warrior to win the WWE title. Holy shit. This would lead to a match at SummerSlam with the Triangle of Terror, which consisted of Sergeant Slaughter, Colonel Mustafa, and everyone's favorite, General Adnan. Look, there he is. There he is, everybody. What is this area in the background? This isn't in the game. The Ultimate Warrior would need a tag team partner for the match, and he turned to the man he beat for the WWE title, Hulk Hogan. These two legends would team up against the Triangle of Terror with Sid Justice serving as referee. They did not put Sid in the game, despite mentioning that. They even put a picture of him down in the corner. But he is not the referee, I'm pretty sure. If he is, I don't know why you can't play as him or use him in the game at all. Because I would have. I don't remember him being in the game, though. Oh, generic heel entrance 1! No way!
Introducing first, coming down the aisle, Colonel Mustafa and General Adnan.
Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior certainly had their hands full, taking on all three members of Sergeant Slaughter's dreaded
Yeah, look at this. Look at this heel entrance right here.
Despite being quite possibly the greatest team ever assembled, you have to wonder if the numbers game will eventually catch up to Hogan and Warrior here.
Well, the crowd is certainly planted firmly in the corner of Hogan and the Warrior. Everybody has their red, white, and blue out, and they want nothing more than to see the Triangle of Terror wiped out.
They couldn't even be fucked to make a trio entrance for these three. That's how much they didn't care about this faction. I'm sure they all came out together at the actual show. I don't remember. I think I skipped this match. I think I looked at the match and went, nah, I'm good.
The Benedict Arnold of the WWE, the traitor, Sergeant Slaughter, ready to battle here.
I think it's safe to say somebody's going to get hurt. I mean, real bad.
This was the Judge Stitch plus 10 of the night. Shout out to Deadlock. Alright. Wow. Great. Cool. I'm done listening to that. I'm done. I'm done with that.
And their opponents, introducing first, weighing 275 pounds, the Ultimate Warrior.
Neon green and the American flag. What a color combo. What is that on the back? I don't remember this entrance attire at all. I think I've really looked at it. Oh, brother. Alright, take a seat. Lean back, get real comfy.
His partner from Venice Beach, California, weighing 302 pounds, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
Here comes the champ, and by the sound of this
Yippee.
reaction, I think it's safe to say that Hulkamania is alive and well.
Yes, but is there an
Yeah.
ego issue to be concerned about between Hogan and Warrior. Notice how the triangle of terror came down as a unit.
They did not actually.
Separately. You may want to keep an eye on
They
that.
did not come down as a unit. Not at all, no. They came down half as a unit. 2/3 as a unit. And you take your 66 and 2/3 chance of winning. And the numbers drastic go down. Oh, Sid is in the game. What the fuck?
Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior.
That's a decent Sid too. Why can't you use Sid?
And Hulk Hogan says this match here
Huh?
is just as important to him as becoming WWE champion.
I completely forgot about that.
1984.
That's fucked up. I would have put... Listen, guys, before I quit Universe, I would have pushed Sid to the fucking moon.
And he thinks beating Slaughter and
That guy would have been a top dog if I could have used him.
Hogan, whoa!
What the hell?
Taking it to Sergeant Slaughter. Big shot. Slaughter's down.
I never get that. Like, you have the whole ass character model. Why not?
Another shot from outside. They have got Sergeant Slaughter.
You gotta
really
go
near that
handle
big
by a
one.
mustache. What's up with his mouth?
Oh, man.
Sorry, I'm just looking at Sid because I don't recognize his character model. I forgot about this. Completely.
Mustafa.
Hulk Hogan on a
I
roll.
don't think they put him in the game. I don't remember that at all. I know he eventually gets in the game. I think he's in 17.
This double clothesline.
Incredible action.
But still,
Warrior and Hogan.
what the hell, 2K? What is wrong with you?
Slaughter.
Why you always gotta be like that?
The question is, can he get
Bitch
back?
ass 2K.
Folks, coming in October exclusively on pay-per-view. Don't miss Hulk Hogan, a real American story.
Now
Nope.
that will be a high tech.
Nope, I'm good.
This Hulkster's rise to dominance
Oh yeah,
in the
so
WWE.
yeah, brother. So you know, I was out in the Iraqi war whilst being the WWF champion, dude. I was also touring with Metallica at the time.
Slaughter is the brains of this
I just
operation.
killed Andre with my body slam, brother.
Sergeant Slaughter's a traitor. What? He can't get enough of a beating if you ask me.
Well, be that as it may,
I handpicked the next president of the United States, dude.
been running roughshod here in the WWE. What a sequence of punches.
Who even would have been the next president at this time? Clinton? I think this would have been leading into Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton?
It's becoming an all-out slugfest.
I don't know my American presidents. Sorry.
Brutal impact.
I have American heritage, but I spent very little time in America in my life.
And the fourth straight year that either Hulk Hogan
If I combine them all together, it's probably about 2 years of my life.
They certainly are experienced in main events. But even more
Which with native heritage is kind of sad, but you know.
SummerSlam match. 6 matches in all.
No, don't.
6 wins.
But on the flip side, this is the first SummerSlam match for Sergeant
Fine.
Slaughter. You have to wonder if that inexperience will cost him here tonight.
I don't think so, King. Slaughter's a veteran and a former WWE champion. He's accustomed to competing in big-time environments.
I can waste time like I used to when I played these story modes. Just Irish whipping him and hoping that Slaughter gets back in the ring. Or I can just see this and go, alright, I'll just wear down Mustafa too. It's a lot easier to just wear down the guy that's freshly in because then they'll tag out on their own. And if they have to come back in the match later on, they'll already be ready. Although, if he takes me into the corner like that, I'm going to let him do a move. Okay, never mind.
You'd have to think that there's a conscience in there somewhere, right, Cole?
Even if he does, King. would his
Well,
career
even if he
back
does.
after all that he's done? That's the big question. And to be honest, I don't know the answer to that.
Oh, mama, timber, and he falls hard.
Why not? Change it up a little bit. Do some different moves for a change. I didn't actually know if I controlled Hogan for a second there. I know I did earlier, but... Well, you never know. Maybe I don't anymore, dude. Okay. Okay. Now, here's a fighter. Genuine question if anyone can answer it. Was Adnan actually even a wrestler?
He's got him up.
Or was he just a manager?
Big body slam. I love it.
I know they never used him in a match outside of this one. On TV, at
He's
least.
enjoying this.
So I'm assuming he was just a manager.
Folks, later tonight, the man who the Ultimate Warrior...
Why did Michael Cole smell like get helium there? Folks, later on in the night. Turns into Todd Pettengill.
My sincerest congratulations
Can you tag
to the
out?
future
The wrong guy.
Mr. Savage.
And if I remember correctly, this will be the first way.
Folks, I'm telling you now, you don't want to miss WWF SummerSlam coming your way this Sunday night.
Saturday night's main event.
You'll go through like the most uninteresting card of all time. That's right. We got Rick the Model Martel versus Tito Santana. I actually like both of those two. That was not a good example. We got Duke the Dumpster Drozy, and he's going to be going one-on-one with Bob Holly. Oh, there you go. That's some peak 95 WWF right there. Bob fucking Holly. Oh.
Sid Justice says he stands alone, but I'm not so sure he can be trusted, especially after of him in the back.
Stand alone. Guys, can someone please waste a couple hours of their day and throw together a Godsmack I Stand Alone Sid Vicious tribute video for me, please? If you do, comment it below. I really want to see it. Please do that. Sid Vicious. I don't care if it's Sid Justice. Sid Vicious is fine. Sid Vicious, I Stand Alone, AMV. It's not animated, so the A doesn't really work, but what the hell? I don't think I've ever used this Hogan before. I didn't realize he did that. That was unnecessary.
All the little Hulksters in attendance here in New York City remember the role General Adnan played in burning that Hulk Hogan t-shirt a few months back. And now it's payback.
Okay, you can get out now, Adnan. I think you've had enough.
Neither have the fans. They're chomping at the bit.
Oh, we're playing this game, are we? All right.
Oh, look at Hulk Hogan here.
I'll just Hogan you guys some more. You're gonna have to tag Slaughter eventually, dude.
Look out.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll moderately damage Slaughter myself. There you go. Does he have to be legal? Can I just can I throw him into the ropes and then, can I throw him in the ring and then throw him into the ropes and it still counts? There's no countouts in this match. Oh, that's right. Of course there aren't. This is a 2-on-3 handicap match, which does not exist in this game.
You never know what's going on in his mind.
And he gets back in the ring.
Does it still count? Oh, it doesn't.
Sergeant Slaughter has vowed that his Triangle of Terror will continue its vicious reign and will make an example out of Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior.
Well, that's all well and good, Cole.
Go ahead.
As we can see now, talk is cheap. And if we're to believe that statement, General
Nice.
is going to have to
Oh, that actually worked.
here.
All right.
Of course, the lack of self-confidence is...
And look at Hogan.
Ah,
Setting up to finish this
stand
match.
alone.
And now Adnan and Mustafa want to
Stuck
get
in my head
involved.
now.
Here
Great.
comes Hogan.
Just what I needed.
This thing's getting out of control, Michael. That special referee Sid better do something here.
Oh, he's doing something.
Where's Warrior going? What's Warrior doing? Who knows? He's got a steel chair. Look at this. He's chasing Adnan and Mustafa out of here. Oh.
Classic Hogan. Dirty Rotten Cheetah. Classic Hogan.
And
Do I have to use
down again.
the leg drop?
What's gonna
Yeah.
happen next? Man, Sergeant Slaughter getting what he deserves here. And to be honest,
And that should do it.
Well, that's weird. He didn't do the whole theatrics that time.
2, 3.
All right.
It's over. Hogan and Warrior with the victory here tonight.
Oh, we said it was a match made in heaven.
There's that famous Ultimate Warrior music for Warrior's story.
You want to talk about a tag team war?
Look at Ultimate Warrior celebrating.
It's just that.
This was from Bell to Bell, a clinic in tag team wrestling. Kudos to all competitors.
This is not a special cutscene. All right, fine. We'll skip it. I don't care about watching Hogan hot dogging and grandstanding. He's so red. Holy shit.
1991 would mark the last appearance of the Ultimate Warrior inside a WWE ring for nearly 8 months.
Oh yeah, he did the Papa Shango thing,
Right in 1992,
which they decided not to include in the game.
Warrior stormed through all who dared challenge his intensity.
The Macho Man Randy Savage is better than the best.
It was Warrior's rivalry with the Macho Man Randy Savage, however, that would soon manifest into a much-needed alliance.
What you see across the back of this macho man is the
These were a good pair. I like these two together. I remember this. It didn't last very long, but I liked it.
Maniacs, and we are ultimate survivors, but as the Ultimate Maniacs rocketed to the top in WWE, without warning, Ultimate Warrior would once again vanish.
Yeah, without warning, right?
Yesterday, that the Ultimate Warrior would not be at Survivor Series. He would not team up with the Macho Man Randy Savage, and unfortunately, we can confirm that that is correct.
He was a good. They were a fun pair. I liked them together.
After nearly a 4-year absence, the Ultimate Warrior makes his long-awaited return to battle Hunter Hearst.
Hey, this is spoilers.
The grandest
This is. I haven't got to WrestleMania 12 yet.
12.
Spoilers. That's right. I already knew this match was coming. I'm like near WrestleMania 12 where I'm currently watching. I just watched the 96 Rumble. I haven't watched in like a month, but that's what I got up to.
The following contest is
I don't actually know how this match comes to be.
about to come down the aisle from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 246 pounds, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Because,
Hunter Hearst
Oh, wait.
Helmsley with a look of disdain for this capacity crowd.
Yeah, and speaking of looks, what will the Ultimate Warrior look like? I got a tip right before WrestleMania that he's up to 400 pounds and bald.
oh, so they knew it was Warrior going into this. Okay. Yeah, so what I've currently seen of Triple H has just been him rivaling with Henry O'Godwin, who might be my least favorite of least favorites in 1995 because I don't like gross out shit. And so his little hog pen slop matches are not funny or entertaining to me. They're just gross and shit. I don't like Henry O'Godwin and his shitty ass minion outfit putting on stinker matches every week. Whilst Vince McMahon just constantly says the word hog on commentary because it's so funny. That's another word for penis, guys. Literally so fucking juvenile. There he is. Blonde warrior.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent makes his return to WWE from parts unknown, weighing 260 pounds, the Ultimate Warrior.
Unbelievable. If you look at the amazing physical condition of the Ultimate Warrior, 400 pounds and bald, huh, King?
So Triple H was like,
Huge match here at WrestleMania 12.
he wasn't that respected to begin with. He really wasn't. I'm glad he survived it because he went on to have a great career, but boy, in them early stages, he was not very well respected. And if you've never seen this match before, well, you'll see. That's his finisher, huh? Well, you know what? Fuck your finish.
It's as if he's Superman or something. And now, Warrior on the attack. Here he comes.
Why is he moving like that? Like he's got a pee.
Whoa, trying to put him away.
Oh, sorry.
What a move.
Hey man, your career turns out to be pretty great in spite of this, alright?
That's it. He's out.
Oh, they do have a normal pin in this. Oh, no they don't. Never mind. Yeah, he didn't really do that. I don't know why they put that in the games. Maybe he did that like once or twice, but I never really remember him seeing him do that.
Look at him. An emotional victory here tonight.
Man, oh man.
I'm curious what this return leads to, because I don't think they mention it all. And don't tell me in the comments, please. I'm still watching 96. I'd rather just, you know, see. But I'm curious what this return actually led to, because I know it isn't much. I don't know if he gets into like an actual feud with anyone or what, but comes back, squashes Triple H. Yeah, at this point, I don't believe Triple H had won a single title. Goldust was the Intercontinental Champion when I watched the Rumble.
No WWE talent
Oh, boy.
becomes a legend on their own.
The Ultimate Warrior's legacy was that of a trailblazer. The relationship between Warrior and the WWE Universe was a once-in-a-lifetime phenomenon.
The power of the Ultimate Warrior is something that you want to feel, that you want to taste.
He came in and changed the game. Really made us all, whoa, look at this guy.
He just screamed excitement. Felt the power that makes the skies rumble.
He was just on fire all the time. You couldn't help but be inspired by his energy.
The Ultimate Warrior has stood the test of time. He's part of history.
After an 18-year absence, the Ultimate Warrior returned to WWE and took his rightful place in the 2014 Hall of Fame class. Tragically, the Ultimate Warrior passed away just days after his Hall of Fame induction. But in true Warrior fashion, he left the WWE Universe with a strong final message.
Every man's heart one day beats its final beat. His lungs breathe their final breath. And if what that man did in his life makes the blood pulse through the body of others, it makes them believe deeper in something than larger than life, then his essence, his spirit, the running the man did, live forever. I am Ultimate Warrior. You are the Ultimate Warrior fans. And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever.
Man, that ending. that's heavy, man. That's oh god. Look, you can have your opinions on the guy, but like, you know, in the end it's still a person, and you know, it's pretty, like, it sounds, to my knowledge, like he at least managed to kind of wrap up and tie up on all his bad blood and all the issues he had. A lot of people say, you know, it seems like he kind of knew what was coming, but man, that's heavy. All right, so anyway, trying to focus, you know, on this. We got one more match to do next, because I said I'd do these three fast since they're kind of shorter, and then we'll be focusing on the main two. I don't really know which one I'll be doing first. Probably this one because it's a little shorter, it's a little older, and then this feels like a really good one to kind of top things off with. But yeah, there you go. That's Path of the Warrior. Managed to get one done in just over an hour and a half. I mean, admittedly, 2 of the 8 matches are quick time events, not matches. So it kind of makes it a little easier. I expect one more match to be a bit longer. But that is what you can look forward to next. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to, you know, leave a like and all that good stuff. Let me know what you thought of the Ultimate Warrior and this story mode and everything, now that it's been 10 years since this came out. And yeah, I will catch you later. Have a good one. Bye bye.